What's up, YouTube? What's going on? My name is Gib. I'm the Giant Slayer, man. I'm the Giant Slayer, and I'm here. I'm here manifesting myself into your algorithm. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a Giant Slayer because of life experiences that I've been through. So, I've been called to share some experiences for those who are out there struggling in life. My experience as a father, as a brother, as a son, and as a man, as a grown man. I'm here to help out humanity because I love you guys. I see so much potential and so many people out there, and just like you, I had a very rough road. Some of you guys are on a road right now where it looks very grim, it's dark. You may not have support, and a lot of things out there that are, against you. But I'm here. I'm here to help you. I'm here to breathe life into you and to let you know that, I have a testimony where we make it in life, man. Not only do we make it in life, we don't just survive. We thrive, and we enhance, and we evolve, and we get better. And, I'm an overnight celebrity because of it. I just wanted to start off, like I said, my name's Gib. I'm a father. I've gone through a divorce. I've had a lot of obstacles in my life, and it's not just over a year. It's been ongoing in life. And so I think life is the greatest teacher. And I graduated the School of Hard Knocks. A little bit of my background, I just want to say that I'm a man of faith. And so to even have this channel, to even have a testimony, what I believe in is I believe in the Most High God. Everybody might know him as Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. That's my God. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, God that's in the Bible. And that's where I stand. So before I do anything in life, no matter what I go through in life, all credit goes to the Most High God. So I just wanted to make sure I get that out there. A lot of people, might not resonate with you that way. A lot of people might have different belief structures, and that's okay. We all come from different backgrounds. I myself came up from a different background than my family. And so, what we're born into sometimes, or the mold that we're in, that society puts us in, or family, friends, co-worker, whatever it might be. Just know that through this process, you may identify with that, but at some point you're probably going to break the mold, and you'll discover who you are. I wasn't a man of God, that way. I really was, but I guess I wasn't really cognizant of it. And you kind of look for different lifelines, essentially, right, of what you can do to get better. But it always came down to, like, in my DNA structure, God made it there that I was a man of faith. That's how I came on my journey. It's been a beautiful route, a beautiful journey, and I'm definitely a person of gratitude. Everything good in this world comes from the hand of God. If you don't believe that, that you might have a different power, different divine power that you believe in. And so, I'm here to talk about the testimony, because we all have different, like I said, backgrounds, belief structures, but no matter what it is that you do in life, belief is there. Whether or not you go to work, you're believing in that job, right? Your relationship with the person that you're with, you're believing in them, or they're believing in you. So I just want to point out that at the end of the day, it's there, whether or not you're cognizant of it, whether or not your awareness is there. So, we're all looking to get better in life. That's the objective. We're all looking to look for some happiness, some joy, some peace. You know, and what I call that, just from the Word of God, is the fruitage of the Spirit, man. Good fruit. You know, I love fruit personally. You know, I'm a foodie. You know, and who doesn't like to eat? You know, because at the end of the day, that's our food. So there's physical food and there's spiritual food. In my testimony, you know, as I go on and I share experiences with you guys, you know, it's there for you to latch on to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was given these experiences in life by God. It didn't cost me anything, but He said, you know, this is what you get, and what you make out of it, you can keep. You know, so out of trials and error, I don't even say error. You know, I don't believe in error. The world makes you think, you know, or they have conditioning to make you think that there's errors in life, you know, and it's one thing you have to learn through this journey is, you know, in the journey of finding yourself and learning your strengths, you know, and I don't even say weaknesses, you know, that it's just being well-rounded all the way around, and we just continue to evolve, get better, you know, but School of Hard Knocks definitely will knock you on your butt, man. It'll knock you on your butt. You're gonna get some scrapes, bruises. You're gonna get condemned a lot, especially for going against the grain. But you know, at the end of the day, it's about self-preservation. Because if you're across this video, you know, there's people who depend on you. You know, and if I didn't make it out of my situation, I wouldn't be able to share this testimony to give life into others the way God gave life into me. Excuse me, I think the enemy's trying to mess with me right now, but that's just part of the journey, man. We're gonna deal with obstacles. It's something that we deal with on a regular basis, but we work through it. We don't complain about it, you know. So my journey was a journey of narcissism. That was a big giant. It's a big giant in a lot of people's lives, whether or not they believe in narcissism. What narcissism is, it's evil. Bottom line, it's evil. You know, if you don't believe in God, that's fine. But I can tell you, you know, at the end of the day, your road will lead to a divine being. And I pray and I hope that you guys get to that point, to find out what's behind the veil. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. Even from the initial start of things is beautiful. The whole process. A lot of individuals out there, I know I was one of them too at some point. You always want to look at, you know, getting to that pinnacle, that mountaintop, man. And that's all great. It's amazing, you know, but honestly, those are kind of short-lived moments at times. But you know, we can make those last, and we can go from pinnacle to pinnacle, you know. So there's a lot of joy that goes in between, a lot of great assets and jewels that you can, you know, pick up along the way, to enhance your life and to make you an overall better person, a happy person. Because when you're happy, if you have kids, it makes you a better father. If you're a brother, it makes you a better brother. You know, if you're a employee at your employer, or you know, you own your own business, you're an entrepreneur, it just makes you that much better, that much sharper for your clients, for your members, whoever it is out there. So overall, we all want to get better. You know, that's what we want to do, is we want to enjoy the highs in life, man. You know, and some people get them a little bit more sooner than others. I know in my experience, I didn't have a lot of them, man. I started from the bottom of the bottom. Bottom of the bottom, not a lot of resources, not a lot of education. You know, I had a lot of indoctrination in like a religion, cult basically. You know, and there's a learning process through all of it. You know, and what I was born into, that mold, you know, I really thought that was the world, and I thought it was truth, but you know, God knows where He put you, and you know, and that's why I'm the giant. That's why I call myself the giant slayer, man, because He gives me that strength, and He gives me that faith to overcome anything in life. And I wouldn't be able to talk about it if it wasn't for him. So like I said, back to narcissism, it's evil. That's a catalyst here in the world. That's a villain. I don't even consider it a rivalry to me or to God. So but it is real. It's out there. There's a lot of individuals who practice I'll just be real. Like, there's a spiritual world out there rather than physical, and they're into dark arts. You're either into light work, or you're into the dark arts of things. And a lot of these individuals will use a mask, hide behind things. That's what narcissism is making sure you look the part. It's kind of like those Disney movies you see with the witches, and they have some potions, or they have magic that they use to look a certain way. And that's what they're doing is, like I said, at the end of the day, commonality, common ground. Everybody wants to get better. The difference is with dark arts is people don't like to put in work in life. And so they will, the evil part of it is, and the dark arts is they'll cheat, scam, lie. It's dog eat dog, and they're looking for supply. And so if you're a person who's not aware of what's going on in the real world versus what's your mold is and what people are trying to mold you into, then you're going to end up being supply in the food chain of narcissism. And unfortunately, I just want to give condolences to some of them that ended up being food supply, energy supply to a narcissist, who consume them. Some of those people aren't here no more. And I was definitely there, in the jaws of the evil one, and survived it, man. I got comfortable in there, and when you're in there, you learn the prison system, you learn the jail cell that you're in, and you learn your enemy. So there, it just depends on what lens you have out of life. And that for me, I had a really tough mold, but God gave me the vision, some lenses. Even though I don't have the best vision, but he gave me the real vision, and that's the vision to look at always the light side of things, the positive things. To learn, no matter how dark the situation is or how unfavorable it is. So I'm just blessed with that gift, and there's so many other gifts that you guys are blessed with. As we go along our journey together. If you stick around and you end up planting some seeds into your life so that you can grow and level up and break through your molds, if that's what you opt to do, then you can share what your gifts are, and we can have a great synergy together and bring some more light into this world, because it's very dark. So just wanted to give a intro and introduce myself. I'm very happy to be a part of the community. Like I said earlier, I'm just kind of manifesting in your timeline at this time. And faith, that's how God works. We can't see him, but he works off of belief and faith. And so, like I said, you might have not seen me on timelines or algorithms, anything like that, but here I am. And so that's the power of God. That's how he works, is you won't see him, and then you'll just see it. And so I've been blessed to have that opportunity to be here, and I look forward to just growing and experiencing even more life, and sharing the journey to help others to grow in life and to find their peace and joy. And that's what I would say is that's what I would say is at the end of the day, it's about finding peace, because with narcissism or in any depressive state, condition, or setting, it's going to be very chaotic. It's very chaotic from the outside presence of individuals that are there to enforce your mold on that assembly line in this world, but you're also fighting with yourself. You're fighting with yourself, because you're getting conditioned, you're getting programmed to believe and think and see a certain way, and to not believe in certain things, so that's the internal motor that you're kind of being rewired with. And so this journey is going to help you to start thinking outside of that mold, because there is life outside that mold, and out of that mold there's another mold that we end up breaking. So there's layers to this, man. It's like the movie Shrek, right? Shrek's always one of my favorite movies. It's hilarious, but ogres are like onions, right? They have layers. But shout out to Shrek, man. I love that movie. It's just laughter. I love laughter. I think we should enjoy life no matter what goes on. And so what I would say is laughter is free. It's a gift from the divine, from God. And he has a great sense of humor versus what the world's conditioning of religion is, or all that. I'm not a supporter of religion, organized religion. And you, as you kind of break out of molds and you get discernment and you get different tools, you can kind of see through everything. So it's not to offend anybody out there. If you have a religion or a cultural practice that you've had growing up and it's been very good to you, great. I encourage you to keep doing it, and use that on your journey to help leverage. Some of these individuals don't have that, and so more power to you, right? What I would say, just to get started, in regards to just giving you some life right now. If you're in a toxic relationship right now, if you don't know what a toxic relationship is, I'll just point it out. Toxicity is stress, man. Not having any peace in your workplace, in your life, in your mind. If you're not happy with how you feel in your own physical body, and that's what we're talking about here. What I want to encourage individuals right now is that, even with abuse, I just want to say that narcissism is abuse. In some instances, a lot of instances, it gets physical, and it can be very detrimental to your physical health, your life. If you have family, kids, it's there to destroy you, man. And so, what I want to encourage everybody to do is, if just research narcissism, right? If you can. Learn some things, use this video, use the algorithm for other videos out there, and learn from people's experiences. About being open-minded, because being open-minded is that hole in between that mold, so if you see some light, just focus on that light, right? If you don't have it yet, get comfortable in the dark, okay? And learn how to talk to yourself. To encourage yourself, because if you're in a mold so tight, like in my instance, I was in a mold so tight where every person that I came across in my life, or family, background, anything like that, it was basically like reinforcing what the mold was. And so you start learning through the process what you can say and what you cannot say, who you can trust, who's not to be trustworthy, and there's no right or wrong. Like I said, I don't believe in errors. It's a pathway, and you just learn whatever you can on that pathway. But that's part of it, is being open-minded to look outside of the path to see, hey, what can I pick up on the way of this path? Or, is there something here that I can learn? So when I get to the end of it, I know I don't want to go down this path again, but if I do, I know what to expect, right? I'm not going to trip, or I'm not going to stumble, or I know how to be better prepared. But right now it's about getting healthy. If you're not able to get out of a toxic relationship or a toxic job, anything like that, then I encourage you to focus. Focus is free. Some people don't know the art of focus. It's a skill you're going to have to learn so that you can fine-tune yourself. The power of focus is the ability of clearing your mind, and that comes in with a structure. As I told you, there's a lot of molds out there that they want to put you into a certain confinement or a different box. So that's already a structure in itself, and you're used to being told what to do at times, or You know, when to go to work, when not to, when to be off, when, you know, there's so many different layers to it. But structure, start journaling if you want. I wasn't a big journaler, but you know, your phone is a big aid where you can journal. Lock your phone. If you're not around trustworthy people, put a lock on your phone. You know, if you have a journal, hide it, put it in a place where you know that only you can get to it, because those are going to be your inner thoughts, it's your inner self, you know, and that you're always going to look after yourself. You're always going to take care of yourself. Sometimes those valuable things, your blueprint is going to fall, you know, into the wrong hands of somebody if you're careless with it. It's happened to me at times. And then before you know it, you're dealing with a reinforced toxicity where, like, you know, people are trying to end you kind of thing. So, you know, people only know what you give them. And so just remember that you're always in control. Focus and control. Sleep, rest, that's going to be key in your schedule. You know, like I said, focus, learn how to meditate. Doesn't mean, you know, you have to be a yoga master or a guru or, you know, anything like that. If you want to look into it, that's fine. But, you know, just baby steps, man. You know, we start walking, you can crawl, whatever you need to do. But even if it's 2 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, you know, maybe a little bit on your lunch, whatever time you have, even at the end of the day before bed, when you get up in the morning. If you have prayer, use prayer. Prayer is extremely powerful. But I would encourage meditation to clear your mind, or even just, you know, if you want to journal in your head that way. But it has so many great benefits to purge yourself out of the poison that they're putting into you, and the stress and the knocking and just different things that are going on in your head and in your subconscious that you're not aware of. So, you know, you'll learn how to control your nervous system, man. A lot of stress involved with narcissism. And so when it's stress induced from, you know, other people out there, then it can start wrecking you from the inside. And that's really what narcissism is. You have some people that are, you know, a little more overt, where they're going to press their will on you, get physical, you know, and then you have the coverts that are doing it indirectly by gaslighting, you know, and then, you know, just acting like they didn't, and behind closed doors and with other people, they'll talk about and brag about the things that they're doing to you, you know. But at the end of the day, it's all to get a result. It's to have a better life off of your hard work, off of your blessings, you know. And so that's something that you have to learn and be aware of. So, you know, start there. Like I said, focus, meditation, a schedule, prayer. You know, if you don't pray, meditate, like I said. And you know, if you don't work out, that's fine. You don't have to be bodybuilder. You don't have to be Arnold. But if you do, awesome. Like you see me, I'm at a basketball court. You know, so I'm not you know, you get it when you can get it in. But that's where the meditation and the prayer and you know, journaling can help, and focus is when you don't have your resources around. How are you able to keep that consistency? Consistency is another big one. And so with all those little steps that we have, they all add up. They all add up. And so it's like saving pennies in a jar, guys. You know, you have to know that you're trusting the process, and you're going to learn your process as you go along, you know, or there's some people who will share theirs, you know, and so I just want to leave you with that at this time. I believe in you guys. I believe in you, and I'm a living testimony to know that life is amazing. Life is so amazing, and give yourself the opportunity, guys, to live your best life. You know, some of us start at the top and we stay at the top, but, you know, are you helping others with the blessings that you've been given, right? And if you don't, at times you might not find joy and appreciate the abundance that you have, right? So if you're kind of struggling there, give out to somebody, you know, would need, and it can even be, you know, if you don't feel comfortable with giving money out, you know, stuff like that, you're kind of cautious about what you're doing. You know, maybe, you know, feeding the homeless, man, you know, feeding a dog, walking, you know, a dog, just doing a nice gesture for somebody. even an encouraging word. Words are very powerful. I'm huge on what I speak in this universe. In my belief structure, God spoke everything into existence through his word. He is the word. So that's how powerful it is. What we speak, it will manifest. If you don't believe me, these narcissists know it more than you do. Like I said, in dark arts, they cast many spells, rituals, and you can watch any Disney movie if you want, anything like that. They read books to cast spells in movies. So what you're seeing there, don't be so oblivious. That's the real world. Like I said, there's a spiritual world. Just because you see everything here in the physical, it's very spiritual is primary. So if you don't know too much about it, that's some homework for you to start looking into it. But I'm here for you as a support system to share my positivity, my light in your darkness, and just pay it forward. Because at the end of the day, if you want to grow in life, you can't hold on to things. And that's something with narcissism that you'll learn, is that they project a lot of different anxieties that they have, a lot of emotions that they have, deep wounds that they have inside, and they throw it onto you. They play the victim a lot so that you go help them, because more likely you're an empath where you help people out. But when you help these people, you get stuck with their pile of junk, and then you're to blame for it. And so before you know it, when you have a lot of pile of junk on you, or you go open a door and you get hit with a barrage of just different things, you don't know what's going on, and you're like, man, I was just trying to help somebody. How did all this transpire? It's orchestrated. They have a focus system. They have a regimen that they follow, and so they're prey. They're preying on individuals who are empaths, essentially. This video and my channel and many other channels out there, we bring awareness to it because their time is done. I'm speaking this, like I said, into existence. It is done. We declare in the mighty name of Jesus Christ and God and the divine, and then just all light workers here, that their time is done. We bind them up, and we're making way for positivity and light in this world. And it's time for them to receive their judgment, man, or pretty much just get a taste of their medicine. And it's not to be conniving or resentful. That's something that I don't believe in. Although they're very resentful, very conniving, that's just something that, like I said, you can't hold on to. If you experience it, that's where the power of meditation and focus comes in, because it's like going in one ear, out the right. They're putting in poison in you, and they're hoping that you keep it inside of you, so it's going to kill you from the inside. And if you can't get it out, little by little, you're slowly dying. So that meditation, that journaling, that focus, that workout, that positive eating, prayer, everything that you're doing, those baby steps, that penny in the jar, it's seeping out. You have to have a purge valve that's there. That's going to be essential to your growth. And the more you do that, the more that you take in and you get out, the better you get, the more skilled you get. And so that's how you level up. Okay. There's a lot more technical things to it, where you can start transmuting and using that poison to your benefit. If you're interested in that, just keep doing your research, guys. I don't want the video to be too long. I know I kind of went off, but I'm happy to be here. Like I said, I believe in you, and I see very, very well in the spirit world. So I see that you guys are abundant. I see that you guys are happy, you're joyful. I see you guys on trips. I see you guys with love of your life. If you're with your love of their life and maybe it's kind of going sour, I see that it's working out for you, man. I see very great experiences for you in life, and they're there, whether or not you can't see it. So we're from the outside looking in. We just want to share that. Okay. You guys have a good evening. Love you. I look forward to being with you on the journey. Have a good one, man. Peace.